good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. So, I have gotten no feedback if Willem stays or not, so we're just gonna let him keep his equipment, but was told that he has feral claws, an ability that I simply don't have. So he didn't really need the weapon apparently, but okay. We still won without maybe using that discipline. So let's see if we solved our mission correctly. There we go.
This is most excellent, Willem. Our alliance with the Cappadocians shall strengthen when I reveal Mercurio's treachery to Garanol. Willem, thou art a Bruja of surpassing splendor. Our grandsire Bruja himself would feel pride at this.
In modesty, mistress, I could not have done it without Christoph's aid.
He has done well.
Christoph performed admirably, my sire. I believe he is ready to know of the oncoming struggle.
What struggle is this?
The Jihad. The great war of all the vampire clans. The Tzimisce against the Tremere, and us against both.
The Tremere?
The Tremere were once a house of mages, part of the Order of Hermes. They stole Cain's gift from an ancient of our kind, an antediluvian, one of Cain's grandchildren. They seek to infiltrate and control all the world. They couple the power of Cain with the ways of unspeakable magic.
The fiends from the Carpathians, the Tzimisce, are fighting the Tremere even as we speak. The Tzimisce have invaded the ancestral homelands of the Ventru, which puts us in a strange alliance with the very Ventru who destroyed our great city of Carthage. So, we unite with the Vampire Prince of Prague, the Ventru Rudolf Brandl. For now.
Thou hast reason to hate the Ventru as well, Christoph. Thou fell in battle against the pagan barbarians because the Ventru made puppets of thy leaders. The Ventru sent thee into battle to stop their Tzimisce enemies. Most of the barbarians were revenants, ghoul servitors of the Tzimisce.
Other clans maintain havens here in Prague. Thou hast met the Cappadocians. The Nosferatu lurk below the graveyard in the northern quarter. Most of King Ottokar's family, the Premissils, are Tzimisce ghouls. With the entrance of the Tremere into Prague, a struggle is bound to ensue, leaving the mortals greatly abused. We must avert this horror.
Many in Prague have disappeared, including Bruja. We suspect they fell victim to the Tzimisce fiends, or the usurping Tremere. We must stop the abductions.
First, we must seek to undo the damage done by the traitorous Mercurio. Mistress, I wish to approach the Jewish quarter and warn the rabbi of Mercurio's meddling. If their golem had suffered the cowardly attack, it may not be able to protect the Jews from the Tzimisce.
We have no alliance with the Kabbalists in the Jewish quarter, and they have powerful charms of faith to wield against our kind.
We have a duty to protect the mortals.
Should we deliver unto them this news, mayhap the Jews will owe us a boon. But we have much to do first. In 3 nights' time, thou may deliver thy message. Take Christoph with thee, but beware. The Kabbalists have no love for the likes of us.
An interesting development, because the Bruja indeed normally are, well, no, not normally. That would be putting it weird. In Bloodlines, they are against the Ventru, because they are mainly the ones that filled the ranks of the anarchists. Here we are alive with them, and indeed, the age-old feud between Tremere and Tzimisce plays out once again. But what the heck do the Jews have to do with this? That is new to me. So, very well.
Very well.
So, we've learned a new discipline, Protean. Okay, this is completely new. This is where we can see different levels of power, because I knew, or I was told, that Willem has feet of 2. Cost to learn feed. Celerity. Eyes of the Beast. Prothean. Increases visual senses. Yeah. Isn't this normally a power that is reserved to the Gangrel? Protein? I believe so. I love celerity normally. Dead gaze. You've learned. What does this do? Cause fear on the target. Hell no. I hate fear. This is a stun. That is much more. Well, much more to my liking. Celerity requires. Let's see here. It's just I know, but that doesn't say anything. Where this says minimal charisma 25. I like potence and celerity. It just does more damage. In general. Oh, we also have learned blood dexterity apparently. Okay, let's increase dexterity. As I was told that this was a good idea. So we're going to increase this dexterity. Done. Appearance, well, items come out of the wazoo to increase your appearance, so I have seen no need for that. Feed. Drains blood from target victims. Yeah, but I would like to probably get some blood healing extra stronger because, let's face it, the healing that we have currently is very limited. So let's put a little bit of blood healing, a little bit of extra celerity, and potence. Now we are becoming a fighter. Eyes of the Beast. How much? 1562. 1562. We have the minimal charisma for it by far. Feed 2. Then we need to find more victims. I don't think this is problematic yet because we have been able to feed on the street without any notion of problems. Blood strength, yeah, that's nice and all, but not really needed. Like, blood dexterity might also be funny to learn. We haven't used all very much. I have to give that in. So, you know what? Protean. If this goes into the werewolf form, the war form, and it looks like a werewolf as it is in Bloodlines, then it's kind of a cool discipline, but celerity is really, really useful. We can already learn. It's also really cheap to learn, so it seems. Is this? Oh no, the first buying of it is very expensive. Ah, and this turns into feral claws. Nope, not gonna do that. Blood healing, Prothean. This can go into Eyes of the Beast. The more you unlock, the more you do. And this apparently seems to be standard. Like you can't get any more on that. Dexterity. We won't increase strength until we know the armors. This should be enough to carry some decent armor. So it seems, at least what we can have right now. I do like celerity a lot. This gives you a lot of extra attacks. Enhanced movement and attack speed. Gets you out of the way of trouble, gets you in trouble. Celerity 3, that might be enough for quite a while, to be honest. We barely have enough to unlock Protean, or better to say, we just don't have enough to unlock Protean, so let's not do that. All is very, very cheap, so let's increase all just a little more. Potence we could increase. It is also because I have no idea. Feed is already too powerful. Too cost prohibitive. We could use blood dexterity. You know, if we need to become very agile. This is too powerful. Yeah, but this over. You know what? Let's go nuts on the dexterity. 50 dexterity, 45 strength. Oh, and there we go. We have two different people. So yes, he stays in the group, very much so. Alright, in that case, yeah, feed 2, blood healing 2. He's not so much of celerity, but he is of feral claw. What is earth melt? Immerse the user into the earth, allowing safe rest. Useful. Shape of the beast. Let's get him to get into this. Shape of the beast. Transform the users into a wolf. Yeah, that sounds more like he's a protean. Like he's holy sweet bejeebus, I apologize. Like he is not of the Bruja but of the Gangrel. Because normally this is a Gangrel thing, by my knowledge. Now, you can always have bloodlines with different disciplines that can have access to different stuff, but yeah. Celerity, because I like celerity. Yes, Potence 2 now with Shape of the Beast. Earth Melt 2. Have a little bit of have a bit of time to escape if need be. 480. You don't have a lot. You can increase all. You do like to use all, so let's use that. We could increase stamina by 1. Let's just keep them for currently have. Very good. So now, the question is how to change our disciplines out. That's what I wanted. I knew it was somewhere around here, but I'm just not very familiar yet with all the things. We want you to use Shape of the Wolf. That is where you're good in. You're not very potence and celerity. Or, yes, Christoph, blood healing, feed. Feed, blood healing, or is 2. You have Shape of the Beast, which is now your primal special thing. Potence and celerity. Yes, this is your combat thing. Very good. Now we go to ourselves. We still use potence and celerity. This is also why I have the feeling like it's not very useful to get a lot of different disciplines, because you can only have 6 in your quick bar. Which is like, I really want to focus on just a few. So with him I want to focus on the wolf form Shape of the Beast. And then potence and celerity for combat. Or for off combat, feed, healing, yeah. Alright. Well, you have a lot more things available to you as a vampire in Vampire the Masquerade Redemption in comparison to the bloodlines. But this is perhaps a little bit like AD&D was. A little too much. Kill the golem. We haven't even... We already know that he is terrorizing the northern quarters. Well, we actually haven't even been there yet. Alright.
The golem has run amok in the Jewish quarter. Come quickly. Innocent lives are at stake.
Alright. You also seem to have the blood discipline of foresight. You haven't even been there yet. How do you know? I actually wanted to check out if we could go in here. Yes, we can. There we are. I like the music. Oh, that's a rest. We don't really need rest. We can store items. Thank you so much. We have a haven now where we can, well, keep the items we want to keep. Why is there my... Is this not the cross that I got from the bishop? Apparently I threw that down here in plane, but I think in a cutscene we threw it somewhere else, but... Yeah, never mind. Time to get out of here. Time to get to the northern quarter and start a new mission. I think the northern quarter is through here. By the way, I later realized that the fine mace might still be worse than. And why is that? Well, damage-wise is a little bit better, but as attacks can interrupt somebody's, well, attack pattern, it might actually be better to have more attacks.
Late.
The streets run crimson with innocent blood. This devastation strikes at my heart.
The golem was to be the protector of the Jews, but it hath become the agent of their destruction. Mercurio's perfidy hath yielded great suffering.
Lovely cutscene. That's what the problem is when the game was originally not, as I said many times before, not designed to be in this white screen resolution as we are.
Help us, the golem Maccabi.
I hear somebody saying that the golem is running about out of control, but by the way, let's use celerity. Let's have celerity ready. I heard a woman's voice saying it, help us. The golem is running amok and out of control, but I don't see anyone. Oh. I can attack her? Why would I attack the lady? Nothing here other than talking to someone. Oh.
Save us! Our own golem has gone mad!
Can the rabbi control this brute?
Yes, but the rabbi is dead. I am his son, Mendel.
Tell me how to kill the golem, Mendel.
The golem's life cometh from truth.
Thou speakest riddles.
The word truth hath been writ upon a scroll and placed within the brow of the creature. The Hebrew word for truth and the word for death are but a single letter apart. Destroy that one letter and the creature falls in death.
Okay. And how do I destroy this one letter? I would like a little bit more heads up there. Like, do I need to burn it in the fire or something like that? That still is quite a riddle you've given me there. I want to look into this because I was afraid that I've skipped something by, but no. You just can't enter that area. Alright, continuing on. Also, why do the Jews know that the vampires exist and it's not a problem for them, but it's a huge problem for Christians? You know, it seems a bit... Oh, I see a golem. I'm ready for a fight, don't get me wrong, but let us have a look-see around here before we miss out on any goodies. I wonder perhaps if the northern quarter will come to life once we've freed it, because look at here. There's a sign here as if there would be well, a merchant. I can't get up the staircase? No, I cannot. Alright, well, let's see if we can handle this golem. You. Get your wolf form ready. It will be very difficult to switch mid-battle between the people in order to let them use their right disciplines. This is gonna be a hell of a problem. Any terrain advantage that we can find? Nope, this is just getting stuck under a bridge for no reason. Alright. You look like a fish type of creature. Ooh, the destruction, the mayhem. This is golem. Alright. You may want to do something about that.
Beast awakens.
Oh! Kablooey!
This is the Kabbalistic magic that quickened the golem.
Alright, well that was just a straight up fight. Nothing special about it. I thought there would be more of a... well, a puzzle involved. Oh well. Bloody O for the win. And a bloody O for you as well. You didn't go even into frickin' wolf form. Do I need to have you unequipped with a weapon? Or is your AI just not planned in to use that? I don't know, but the golem is dead.
The demon is no more.
The golem was no demon.
It was, and we have sent it straight to hell.
The golem was animated by the life force, and his spirit now returns to Abraham's bosom.
What? Blaspheming sorcerer? This monster of clay has no soul.
I am no sorcerer. I am a Kabbalist, and all life is from God. Every man, animal, and creature. Even this golem. Even vampires such as thee.
Liar! Thou dost toy with my sanity! One such as I cannot be redeemed. I am an outcast from heaven.
Not so. All life comes from one place, and to that place it must return.
Why should God make such creatures?
To vex mankind. They're all part of the kingdom of God, sent to test our faith, as the devil did test the simple faith of Job. How has thy faith endured, Crusader?
Not well, for God hath abandoned my soul.
The question is not whether God hath abandoned thee, selfish boy. It's whether thou wilt abandon God and become a beast.
I shall consider thy words.
Nay, there is no magic in the Shem. 'Tis merely letters. Letters which connect the golem to the true source of power.
Nonetheless, the Cappadocians would be grateful to get such a thing. It would help them build golems for their own protection.
The Shem is thine, with my blessings to do with as thou pleasest.
Alright, oh, well, that was the shortest quest ever, and we immediately have been given an upgrade already. Well, in this case, we can't push that up even further. Let's get all another level. Let's give all another level. 1,000, you don't have it, let's save it up. Alright, so why... Oops. My mistake. Oops, my mistake. And if you get that reference, oh my, then you've been playing a little thing I have made for Baldur's Gate 2. Because that is a mod and not truly part of the game. But yeah, that was the shortest quest ever. Bring the Shem to Garanol. Alright, let's do that and end the episode. But wow, that's... interesting. Some quests can be extremely long and allow you to immediately upgrade yourself, and others take you fairly forever. If you then miss just a little bit, it would be better to have waited, but yeah. I also wonder now if Garanol is just simply... whom? Has he returned us to his humble abode and abbey up here? Do I have to go all the way down into his chambers? Which would be a long track, to be sure. Well, not really, but game time wise. Oh.
Hail, Garanol of Clan Cappadocian, master of the art of death.
Hail to thee, servant of the wise Ekaterina of Clan Bruja. Be most welcome. And hail to thee, good Christoph, who vanquished the fiend in the mines. I make no claim of vengeance against thee for the destruction of my haven. Instead, I offer my thanks to thee, and to thy clan, for bringing to light the treachery of my venomous child Mercurio.
I present this to thee as a gift from Ekaterina the Wise, sire of the Bruja.
Ah, yes. This should be of some use indeed, to protect us from the disorder of these times. Tell your mistress I am grateful, and owe the noble Bruja a boon.
We shall.
I only wish this Shem had not been purchased at so dear a price. I mourn the bloodshed in the Jewish quarter by the wicked Mercurio, and do reproach myself for his misdeeds. The good rabbi now journeys into the land of the dead, where hides all knowledge, and I am to blame. Prithee tell Ekaterina that I wish to serve her Promethean task, and strive with her to bind up our uncertain future. In partial payment of the boon I owe, I offer thee my prized child, Serena. She will aid thee in thy efforts.
I pray that my service will be of value to thee.
Oh, I love your voice. Oof, but you have a little bit of too much of a goth look around you, girl, to be not considered a vampire. Look at your skin complexion. It's wrong. Oh, well, disciplines. You need to have this go there. You need to have your feet active, my dear lady. They all have feet too. Perhaps I should also increase my feet. What do you have? Heightened senses. Well, in that case, I really don't think we would need the eyes of the beast. If she already has heightened senses too, then she has aura perception. Perceives the aura and other statistics of a targeted creature. Could be interesting. Moreover, you have Fortitude, which is something that makes you very hard to kill, I know that. And you have Shambling Holds. Awakens dead to your aid, indeed, and Vigor Mortis take control of the target of dead creature. Could be useful in some certain quests, but indeed not the one that I would immediately have active. Well, I like it. We have, well, created our posse, but I must say, Garanol is very, very forgiving. We destroyed almost his entire family, and he just says, oh, it's no problem. Thank you so much. Because you killed one bad child, you can kill all the good children. By the way, yeah, you have like no equipment. Wish I had saved some. Wish I knew that I could have done that in my haven. But for now, not. And we have, however, our posse. By the way, why am I not in the middle? I feel like I'm now the right-hand man of Willem. And Serena is the left hand of Willem. Which, actually, in a sense, of course, is kind of true. But, you know, I'm the player. I want to be the center of the attention. Oh, well. I'm gonna go, by the way, I'm just gonna go off camera and walking back to the haven. You don't need to see all that. I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.